Hey, Shawn here with the Adventist Review. I'm sitting down with my friend, Dr. Katia Reinert, who made a big presentation here at Annual Council at the GC building, and involved in it was a new book. And it got my attention, and I thought I'd invite her on the show to talk a little bit about what's in this book, what this initiative is. So welcome, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Pastor Shawn. Well, we were very glad to bring this book to the global church now available. It's actually a result of some research that actually I've done.
Yeah, and you're with, I didn't even tell everybody, you're with Adventist Health Ministries.
That's right. I'm one of the associate directors for our General Conference Health Ministries Department.
So she can fix what's wrong with me.
Well, I wish I had that part, but God can, for sure.
Okay, now the book. This was a big part of your presentation this year.
That's right.
So what is this book? Why is this important for the world field?
So, as you know, we are focusing on the Bible, grounded in the Bible, focus on the mission. This book brings those two elements together as a way to empower everyone in our church, all the way from pastors to missionaries overseas to members, health directors, which is obviously people engaged in health ministries, to be more efficient and effective in the way they minister health and healing across cultures. You know,
I noticed that. There's a lot of talk in here about culture. So
correct.
This is designed to help us globally, not just here.
Yes. Yeah, it could be useful for anyone in any part of the world, but particularly if you're trying to be sensitive and contextualize how you will serve others through health and healing in different cultures, with different people groups, with different perspectives, particularly the unreached people groups.
All right.
And I'm talking about, all the unreached, I don't know if I should say, but, all the various faith groups, non-Christian,
non-Christian,
etc.
Sure.
Because many times we come with, okay, this is what we need to do, but we need to be more conscious of how they see health and healing. If we're able to see that, we can build bridges and really be able to help.
Were there some things that happened, some stories, some examples that motivated you to produce a resource like this?
Well, let's just give an example. Sometimes we are very strong on our diet and nutrition. As Seventh Adventists, we want to help people be healthy and live long lives. And then we come, let's say, to Africa, and we'll say, okay, this is the diet you need to have. And you need to have a total vegetarian diet and plant foods, and you need this and this and this, and nuts and this. So there's like, okay, nuts. Where can we find nuts? Or if you go to an even more extreme example, Mongolia, where you cannot find fresh fruits so easy.
Right. Well, I've been working in the high Arctic for years among the Inuit.
So you know.
And when I come back home, people say, well, did you get them eating 100% plant food diet? What plants? There's nothing but lichens and grass.
That's right.
And they eat ptarmigan and fish. And well, they should have a greenhouse. Well, you can't have a greenhouse when it's 50 degrees below zero and 1 hour of daylight. It doesn't work. So I learned the hard way. I can't come in prescriptive here.
That's right. Yeah. So we need to be able to faithfully apply, contextualize what we know, the principles we know, but also understand what really we can share with them that can be helpful for them. And more than that, not just teaching the same principles that we see, but look at the Bible like we did in this book. The first part looks at the Old Testament, New Testament deeply, and seeing how did the prophets, Christ, minister across cultures. What was more important? So we talk about shalom, we talk about bringing this abundant life for people and really ministering to their lives as Jesus did, and just not being more balanced in the way that we do this work.
So this book, it's for doctors, right?
No, not only for doctors, actually. This is for everyone. We're talking about, in fact, the idea of the book actually came out from the seminary. They said, we really need a textbook to teach our pastors and people that want to go cross cultures as missionaries to be able to be effective, but using health and healing. And so I did my postdoc and did the research on this. This is the result of that. And so now it's for everyone. It's going to be used as a textbook in universities and seminaries, but also for health leaders, for people, obviously doctors and health professionals, but any layperson who really wants to, do what Jesus did, extending his healing ministry, but in a way that would be effective with their Muslim neighbor, with their Buddhist friend, with, and people from different faith groups focusing on the essence of healing ministry.
I have only one grave concern about this book, and that is the incredibly high cost of obtaining a copy of this?
I tell you, you may have to save for months because it's free.
It's free is right. No, the minute you were up on stage presenting, I was on my Kindle and I got it for $0 right on
That's
that.
right. We
right
want to
moment.
make it accessible so people can get this book as an ebook in any platform around the world. In the US, obviously, is Amazon. And most people use Kindle or Apple Books or Google Play Books.
It's on all those platforms.
All the platforms. But if you go to another country, if you're watching from, I don't know, a different country that you cannot access any of those, look at your country's more popular ebook platforms. It's going to be there.
Okay, so the book is Health and Wholeness Across Cultures, Dr. Katia Reinert. I'm excited by this. I tell you folks, I've been reading this. This is an incredible resource for you and your church. If you want to be more effective in caring for your neighbors in easy, simple ways and understand the way your neighbor thinks, this is something you should have in your library. You really should. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you.
For coming on today. And
Pleasure.
just thank you for doing this.
Well, we pray it will be a blessing.
Thank you.